Your favorite cookie, though, is sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
That's your whole
Plain
response.
sugar cookie.
Okay.
Or what are you going to say? Fucking chocolate chip?
Welcome to another episode of Constant Conflict, where Paul and I disagree on just about fucking everything.
And we have a lot to disagree
Not even
on.
on purpose, we just don't agree on things. Other than maybe the big overall life stuff. But we just got into an argument just moments ago, and so we decided to take it to the podcast so as to not to deprive you of this. One of the things I think is important is Paul says things all the time that until we started this just recently, I'd go, God damn it, I wish I hadn't heard that. I wish you had done that on a podcast so the whole world could hear the insanity and stupidity that ran through your head in that moment. Which is why I'm so glad. It's a lot. Which is why I'm glad we're here to settle the big debates in life, like is Parks and Rec better or The Office? It's The Office. Other stuff, side boob or under boob, things we've already tackled, the big issues, the stuff that they're talking about in the big White House. We got into a big debate about Ninja Turtles just moments ago, and what I don't want to do is for us to argue in real life and then argue on the podcast a second time. So my goal is to try to bring you our arguments in real time as they're occurring, and for the first time so that it's a genuine reaction, because I get mad about his things that he says, because they're absolutely insane. Let's not start with Ninja Turtles. I'm going to let you speak in just a second.
Okay, all right. Because I'm ready to jump in here.
I know you are.
Let's go. Go ahead.
I'll just say we've traded in the bourbon for some protein shakes today.
Healthy.
It's still light out, and but we're here to tackle the big stuff, to solve the issues that matter. Before we get you started and we start arguing on anything.
On this protein shake
No,
thing,
don't.
Hold on, this protein shake thing. Do you think would be healthy to just like straight up drink animal blood? Do you think like Liver King does that?
Do I think it's healthy to drink animal blood?
Yeah, like
Yes.
like a lot.
Well, how much is a lot?
Like a protein shake amount.
Like a full 16 ounces?
Yeah, like you're in the woods, you hunt a deer, you kill the
Are
deer.
you in the woods and you need it? Like you're surviving?
No, more like just like for healthy. Like instead of a protein shake, I go to the gym, squat
there's not gonna be-
300,
there's
and
not
then I'm
protein.
like drinking blood.
There's not protein in... It's not, at least, I don't think it's a lot of protein in blood, so that wouldn't be best used right after a workout.
What is in blood?
But in a general sense, you know what? I don't have a huge knowledge of the chemical makeup of animal blood, but we'll have to do some research.
We'll
But I
come
would
back
say
to
in
that.
general, drinking animal blood would be a good thing.
Yeah,
From a
probably,
health
right?
perspective.
But like not
Yes.
that much.
Probably not a full cup.
You're not going to drink pig's blood either, right? It's dependent on the animal. Like you want
pigs do
deer.
too much bad stuff.
Yeah, like deer,
Yeah, pork in
elk,
general is not as good a meat because
because they're fat,
elk
right?
blood. I mean, I ate the fat out of an elk's belly right after,
well, fat's different than blood.
I know, it was so good.
I bet that sounds good.
It was so
Yeah,
good. I
that
still
sounds
think about
good.
it in the texture. Cam, I was like, have you seen anybody else do this? And he was like, no.
Is it
Just
like
to be
gum?
clear, we were hunting. This isn't just a random elk we found on the street or something. I don't even normally talk about hunting because it's so divisive these days, but I don't care. So
Is it like chewing gum? Like you?
no,
orbit?
it's like fat, that uncooked raw fat.
It seems like it would make a sound, and I'm picturing the sound, and it's making it a turn off because I
This
love
is how we
cooked
got
fat.
people to turn off episode 3, by the way. Start out with
Okay, you're right. Okay,
conversations.
we'll get into the arguments.
Okay, so first off, I'd like to hear the dumbest thing you've done this week.
This week. It's only been one day. It's only Monday.
No. Let's give yourself 7 days of going backwards.
Oh man.
It's one of my favorite questions to ask Paul because he always starts out and he goes, I don't know if there's anything, and they'll go, oh wait, and then he'll tell you something that you just have a hard time believing really happened, but they did happen.
Okay. Well, you know how I got the cold tub.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So you got a cold tub to do ice baths
Yes.
outside.
right. And which is a horrible idea in 17-degree weather, by the way, in Idaho, like it is now, because it's just frozen every day. I don't want to do it, and I have to do it. And I didn't do it today, actually, but it sucks. It sucks when it's that cold outside. It should be like 50 degrees. That's what Huberman says, and that's who everybody listens
The
to.
ice bath
Yeah.
should be? Well,
Like
yeah, that's more of an ice
50.
bath. I mean, it's up to you if you're a little bitch and you can't do colder than
It's like
that's
30 degrees right now,
No,
the water.
Well, 32 is
It's
frozen.
Right, and it freezes.
Right, but the top freezes. But yes.
Oh, you're right.
32
Okay,
is cold.
so you're right. It's probably
32 is very
34
cold.
in the
34
water.
is very cold. It's different, yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. So I was going out to the ice bath, and I usually get down into my MeUndies and I go out. That way I don't have to like use my bathing suit every time, because then it's wet. And then if I go swimming, which I do all the time, I'm like Michael Phelps, then my bathing suit's wet and I have to go to the gym in a wet bathing suit. Right.
Well, you wouldn't have to go in it. Nobody's forced.
Right, I guess I only have the one right now, and you can't. It's surprisingly
yourself Michael Phelps, and you have one fucking bathing suit.
so. It's way harder than you'd think to buy the bathing suit in the winter.
It's not that hard. Have you heard of?
I mean, Amazon probably has it.
Yeah, the internet
I guess I
has
didn't
them,
make
but
that
you've
connection.
got to try them on.
Yeah, you want to try them on, especially when you get the ones that like. You know how they like puff up? Some of them like puff up by your balls.
I do.
It's weird. Yeah, no one wants that.
So here's a solution for you. Let me walk you through
All right.
something. So first off, we call Paul Nigel Phelps. That's a real nickname that he has because he swims constantly. I know it doesn't look like it, but he does swim quite a lot.
I do. I swim a lot.
It's crazy. It's a lot. So, but I have a hot tub, in my backyard, and I would in the mornings I'd go hot tub with my trunks on, and they do get wet, in fact, in the water, and then I would take them into the shower, and then I'd hang them, and they're just kind of annoying because putting on wet swim trunks is one of the worst feelings.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's awesome.
So what I started doing is and I have like 4 pairs because I'm fucking balling, dude. I have so many pairs of swim trunks, dude. That's how, yeah. I don't mean to brag, but I got 4 pairs of swim trunks.
Maybe you're the swimmer.
Yeah. So I still am a faster swimmer than you, despite the fact that you swim.
We don't know that. You didn't want to swim half a mile.
I thought of something that's going to happen for the show, by the way.
We're going to swim?
We're going to have contests on a semi-regular basis where we will compete. Like, remember when we ran that race?
Like,
And I
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
destroyed
We know you were going to beat me in a race,
I know,
though.
but we'll pick random activities and games. We'll play them on camera, and we'll compete against each other.
It can't be you always picking the event, because you're going to pick ones that you're going to be better at,
I
like you did
understand.
with the sprint.
Well, I'm not going to pick. Well, maybe we'll rotate off, or we'll let some of the viewers pick events or things. But we're going to randomly decide to
Okay.
we'll randomly compete in things. But what I started doing with my morning hot tubs is I just go naked, because my backyard, nobody can see into my backyard. So I go naked, and then I do wrap a towel now when I walk out. I was going out just real naked, like fully. But,
Yeah, no one can see you.
But
there.
I found out that my hot tub people come on Monday mornings, and so I was on my way to go out, and the guy was in the back, and I was like, oh, this could have been a weird situation.
Well, speaking of being naked, so that's what happened to me is normally, so I also do this thing where a lot of times, like if I take a shower after the gym, sometimes I'll just throw on gym shorts, no undies, right? It's a little more freeing. I'm just it's towards the end of the day. I'm chilling. I have shorts with no undies on. So that's what I did, thinking that I had my MeUndies on underneath. So I went out to go use the cold tub.
What do you mean thinking that you had
I just forgot I didn't put underwear on. It was like one of those times. So
that's not a thing that happens to normal people.
Yeah, there's people
know
don't
when I'm
wear
not wearing
underwear sometimes.
Yeah, but they know when they're not wearing underwear.
Yeah, but how often do you wear no underwear? That's what I'm saying. This is like I do it all the time. So it's like sometimes I have no underwear, sometimes I have underwear. I forgot what happened. I forgot I took a
just
shower.
like you're not wearing a fucking shirt.
I'm not
under
wearing
your-
a shirt. There's a reason for that. I forgot, but so
forgot the
anyway,
reason, or you forgot to
No,
put a
no,
shirt
no.
on?
Like I took a shower and I was like, "Oh, it's cold. I want a sweatshirt." Forgot to put the shirt on first.
I don't know how
just
you
wore
do,
the sweatshirt.
how you forget things that are happening in this moment. Like you forget stuff that's now.
Yeah,
People forget stuff.
That is
from
what
earlier.
happens. Well, also this goes back to my hating showers thing. Like it's the most boring thing ever. That's why I don't dry off that well, which we can talk about that if you want, because I feel like you don't accept my reasoning as to why I'm wet all the time.
I don't want to
it just
accept your
takes
reasoning.
it takes so long.
No, because you're so terrified of the quietness of hearing your own thoughts that you would rather fucking be out of the shower than have to spend a few minutes just hearing yourself think.
I'll tell you this right now: it is not quiet up there for
I
even
know,
1
I
minute.
know.
It's kind of like a lot of like old ladies in church when they're sharing rumors. That's kind of what's going on.
First off, that's a weird analogy that we're getting.
That's a lot of- it's a lot of talking.
We run a meditation channel. Like, you know how I make
Yes,
meditations,
yeah.
then you post them and do stuff.
Yes,
So you should meditate.
I tried that for a while. I should try more. I should try it harder. Harder?
No.
Easier.
More. Just do
More.
it again.
Yeah, but harder. harder.
Don't meditate hard. I don't
Yeah,
want you to.
well, no, not
That's a different-
physically hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so that's what I did is I forgot I didn't have underwear on. Went outside to go use the cold tub, and you're not taking your jolly old time, right? Like you want to get in that fucking tub. You're not really thinking everything. You want to get in, get out. It's done, right? Because it's 34 degrees.
Naked though.
No, I had gym shorts on. Forgot I didn't have the underwear on underneath. Dropped my drawers outside.
Yeah, I know. What
I
you're
got
saying.
very lucky. That was it. That was the dumbest thing. So my tub is like right on the side of the house. It is very visible to most neighbors. I mean, at least
Who the fuck's out there? There's nobody there.
no one's out there. Luckily, what do you mean no one's out there? There's people out there all the time.
Out that door?
Yeah, right over here. It looks over two houses. The ones from up above can see, and the ones from over here can see. I guess that wasn't that dumb. So I let Ian down this time because I do a lot
No,
of
but
dumb
it's
things.
it's led to a lot of stupidity that people need to be aware
Yeah,
of.
like getting into my bed accidentally wet.
Well, just
and then
wait.
the
Hold
whole
on. Let's
thing was
back
wet.
up. Why? What do you? Did you not? Did you get in naked?
No. I dropped him to get in.
You were hanging dick.
And I was hanging dick in public. That's exactly
And
what was
then-
happening.
and
And I
then
was
you
like,
went,
oh,
no.
this is one of those times I didn't wear underwear.
Yeah, and
had
you
to run
pulled it
back
back
inside.
up.
Had to go get the underwear.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I accidentally put on the sweaty underwear from the gym. So that it was like a double gross. But then I was like, I already have them on. So
No,
I might
you
as well.
didn't leave
Yeah,
it.
you're just gonna get in the tub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in the
Yeah,
cold
actually,
tub.
those are actually the best ones to use because then you don't have to wash.
Right,
them.
then I don't have to watch two pairs. Yeah, so
Yeah, but it's gross.
so
It's not pleasant for anybody.
See,
to-
we started talking about dumb things I do. We talked about a smart one.
Well, accidentally smart.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay.
Let's talk
So-
about our arguments.
Okay. So the oh god,
Age-old
I don't even want to
discussion.
get into this, but we have to. So that's why we're here. Who is the best Ninja Turtle?
Okay, I say Leonardo,
Right, which is not true.
which, okay, but no, it is true. Not.
It's not true though.
Go ahead. You
Okay,
explain.
okay.
Tell them what yours one is.
Okay.
'Kay.
So he thinks Leonardo is the best Ninja Turtle because he has swords.
Yes.
He equates, and why don't you give your little fiddly bit about what you think dictates the best Ninja
Well, I
Turtle?
want you to tell them first your favorite.
Okay, so, well, this is a tough question.
The best. Tell
but
them the
Leonardo
best.
is not the best. I'll tell you that Leonardo is not the best character because Leonardo is a bit of a fucking downer. Leonardo is constantly like, I don't think we should do that, guys. I think we should stay inside and train. I don't know if Master Splinter would enjoy us going outside right now. I don't know if we should fight crime.
He's
a bit of a fucking boner kill.
He does do that.
But, and here's the thing. So within our group of friends that we have, I'm considered Leonardo because we're grown men and we talk about which
By
Ninja
himself.
Turtle we would be in a group.
Dictated-
Fuck off. You were there for
dictated
the
on
whole
your
thing.
own.
That's not true. You 100%. I took the role of Leonardo begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly. I don't know. You were
begrudgingly
pretty
accept-
happy.
No,
you were
I'm-
pretty happy
it's
about
un-
that
it's-
decision. Was he not happy about this decision, CJ? Yeah.
It's okay.
All right.
It's half
Kinda
and
like
half.
it was
It's- no,
cream.
it's-
It was
it's like
heavy cream.
It's knowing. Fuck off. It's like it's me knowing that that's technically who I am to our group, but it's not who I want to be. I don't want to be. Leonardo's the leader. I'm the leader, not by choice, but because that's just how the fuck I am.
Oh, okay.
And it's true. I can't help that.
Yeah.
That's how I am. But he is not the coolest. Oh, fuck off. He is not the coolest character because he's.
All right, well, hold on.
he's a bummer.
No.
So
the argument was
then-
not who the coolest
No, it's
character
who's
is.
the best
It was
character.
who's the best.
Yes.
Leonardo is the best.
No, but best
Yes.
is based on a multitude of
No,
factors.
listen, because okay, so here's my argument: is that when you're
Your
watching
argument is-
Ninja Turtles, when
your argument is he has best weapons.
yeah, that's the point of Ninja
No, it's
Turtles.
not.
The point of Ninja Turtles
The point
is
of
the
Ninja
weapons.
Turtles is not the weapons.
It's
First off,
100%
the
the
coolest
weapons.
weapon.
Don't you fucking say Raphael's?
Hands down. No.
Okay.
Hands down, nunchucks.
No,
Not even the coolest.
no.
Yes.
They're not. The swords
They're
are the
coolest.
coolest.
They're
the
not the
coolest.
coolest.
They're
They're
the
the most
best.
practical.
No, they're both. They're both of those
No, they're not the
things.
coolest. Nunchucks. Think
false.
about. Look, growing up, you see swords in different types of movies and stuff. A sword's a sword. Swords are great. They're very useful. They're
Yeah.
practical. But how often, until Ninja Turtles, when were you fucking with nunchucks? They were an introduction.
Okay, you
to
ever
a
see
new-
like Bruce Lee when he plays ping pong with the nunchucks?
Yes, of
Fucking
course.
cool, right?
Yeah.
No, what would have been also cool if the ping pong ball flew and he cut it in half with a fucking sword. That would have been
Yeah, but then
also
it would be
cool.
over. That's not as cool. No, it's not.
It's even better.
less
He
cool.
ends
No.
the situation.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Wrong.
So
No, but it's not based on best weapon that's a category within the Ninja Turtles. You would say
But
who's
that's
the
the
best
point
Ninja
of the
Turtle,
Ninja
and then
Turtles.
separately you would have a category called who's got the best weapons, and we would give that one check mark to Leonardo.
okay, or you could say
And a clear
who
loss
has the
to
coolest
Donatello.
personality. That would actually be Donatello for me. It has the coolest.
coolest
personality.
you
Not
fucking
cool.
loser.
Hold on. Cool.
Oh my God.
Cool. All right.
You know how
All
I know
right. I
you
knew
didn't
this
have
was
sex
coming.
in
I
high
knew this
school?
was coming.
Oh, my favorite character is Donatello.
First of all,
He's such
you
a
voted
badass.
Donatello before, so I don't want to
No.
fucking hear this. Yes, you did.
No.
And we were talking about sticks versus swords. That was the whole point.
Yeah, and what?
You said upstairs that Donatello is the best, and then the whole argument
You lying sack of shit.
is this not what happened?
Did I fucking say that?
Yes, because that's what we were talking. Would you
No.
rather have swords or a stick?
And I
That's
said
why-
swords, hands down. And I'm
Right.
not giving
So
Donatello
that means
credit
I
in
win.
any regard.
So who's the coolest one?
Michelangelo.
Because he's the party boy.
Yeah, he fucking chill as
I mean,
shit.
he's chill as shit, but he doesn't have fucking swords.
Here's all four characters in like one sentence each. Leonardo, I don't think we should do that. Donatello, let me science the shit out of this thing.
Smart.
Raphael, yeah, guys, I don't know if we should do it. Fuck everybody, I'm fucking pissed.
Hardcore.
Michelangelo, cowabunga, dude, let's fucking rage and eat some pizza.
And he has
Hands
orange.
down.
That's the worst color.
It's a good orange.
It's the worst of the four colors.
You like purple more?
Purple's
Well, purple in general I
Yeah,
do
purple's
like,
like the best color.
But, okay, now colors, again, that's a category
No,
separate
right,
from
but so
overall best.
is their personality.
Did your Ninja Turtle favorites change? Who's your favorite then?
I mean Donatello.
Donatello, 'cause he's fucking
Donatello.
bald.
Yeah, but the coolest.
And he's a nerd.
They're all
And they give him
bald.
a
They're
little-
turtles.
They give
What
him-
the fuck does that mean? They're all bald turtles. What does that even mean? Go explain the
Did
thought
you-
process
I
there.
just,
What was?
because they're all fucking I know they're all bald, but
Did
that's
you?
fine. But Donatello, they give him a stick almost as like an afterthought, like, oh hey bud, here's a little stick to play with.
No, there's
They're
definitely
like,
a reason.
he's the
for
smart
all
kid who
this.
you pick last, and then they go, oh, but
No, there's a reason.
I
For all
did
this.
like
I
it
looked it
growing
up. I forgot what it was, but there is a reason why each has their own respected weapons. That was like a whole
We should
part of the
probably
thing.
Look this up at some point.
We should
So,
look it up.
but he was okay. So, who are your favorites
In order,
in order?
Donatello 1, probably Leo 2nd, Raph 3rd, Michelangelo 4th.
You fucking loser. That's how I know you were just instead of going to parties and having fun, you were playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, first of all, is awesome. Didn't play that
You
until
literally had a lisp when you said that because you had ice in your
I
mouth.
did.
And you went Dungeons and Dragons. It's
really
awesome,
fucking
dude.
cool. I love this game so much.
It's such an
Do you want to see my comic book collection?
No.
Okay, I don't have any
sure.
actually. I don't have comic books. I never got into that.
Okay,
Pokemon cards have a bunch of those.
Pokemon cards, fuck.
Oh yeah, I still got.
You have them still?
I got the old like 150
Dude,
holographic
you know you
ones,
might have
bro.
some money sitting there.
I have 3 Charizards, so
What?
maybe
You're gonna
I
have
don't
2
know.
soon. Because I'm gonna steal one.
Yeah.
I used to have. I had I want to say organic Charizard. You should have seen what he ate.
mine's
It
not
just clear
first
diet.
edition. Is yours
No,
first edition?
no, I meant holographic.
Yeah, I have a couple of those.
I had some. I had one or two, but I don't have them anymore.
Yeah. So you were I feel like you were more of a dork than you lead on. You were because you were a little fat kid. You were
Pokemon-
definitely dorky.
No, but I played Pokemon on my Game Boy, and I was fucking top class beast who would
Top
wreck
class
bitches on
beast.
the battles. You know, we'd battle with each other. We'd get links. The link.
Yeah, the
cables.
link cable. That was
Yeah.
the best one. Game Boy
Yeah.
Color. Did you have the purple see-through one? That was the coolest one.
That's not the coolest one.
What do you mean? Then you got all the Pokemon stickers. They used to unleash the Game Informer magazine or whatever, and they came with all the stickers that time. And you get the little stickers. You stick them all over the Game Boy.
So if you want to attempt to call me a nerd,
Everybody knows
if you want to
this.
attempt to call me a nerd,
Yeah.
that's fine.
You
I
were
am
a nerd.
probably more a nerd than people would maybe guess.
Yeah, you hide it
Or
sometimes.
no, I
feel
play
like.
games and stuff, but
Yeah.
I never bought a fucking Pokemon sticker.
You didn't buy the sticker. You got it in the Game Informer magazines. You didn't have Game Informer?
I didn't have Game Informer magazine.
Dude,
'cause I was doing this
everybody had
crazy
Game
thing
Informer.
called playing sports.
When you were 5? Oh, yeah.
Yes,
No, you're
I
right. I
started
played
when I
sports when
was
I was
3.
5, too.
Yeah,
you're
it's-
right.
yes.
Yeah, I was so bad at sports.
And you're off on age
I
again.
hated
You
them.
weren't fucking 5 when you
Yeah,
were
we were
getting
like
Game
5.
Informer. No, you were older than that.
No, when Pokemon came out, we were like
Yes.
5, 6.
96.
90
You
so
were
6. I was 6.
You were 6. There's a
That's
big difference.
one
That's a
fucking
20%
year.
difference
Don't
in age.
no. That's 1 year.
And that's
Don't
the
give me
first
that.
year. You weren't doing it first year. That was more like
What do you mean? I was doing it immediately.
You were 8 and
I was
you were not
immediately
in-
playing
no, you
Pokemon.
weren't. And you
I got
gave
it
it
the
from a
day
man-
it came out. My dad brought me to Walmart, and they had the different copies. Where I
You
know
went to
that's what
Walmart?
was.
I didn't
that's
even
what
know
was there.
Walmart existed.
Maybe it was
when I was
Toys R
96.
Us. It might have been
Might
Toys
have
R
been
Us.
Toys R Us.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't
R.I.P.
Walmart. It was Toys R
R.I.P.
Us. There's still a couple.
Maybe.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not
like
many.
I think there's 3.
Man, I thought toys were so expensive growing up. Like my parents would be like, "We're not going to get you
Yeah.
any toys." And I'm like, "Jesus, they must be like thousands of dollars." And then I remember getting to an age where I found out that most toys are like $10 to $20.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You bitches spend this on a bottle of wine." All fairness, my parents mainly did buy $2 Chuck, but they would buy bottles of wine constantly and not buy me the toys.
Did you used to drink Carlo Rossi in college? That was the best.
No,
Do you know what it is?
no.
That was like the college $2 Chuck in the Northeast.
Oh.
It was you got a jug of wine for $4
I bet
or something.
our
It
listeners in
was
the Northeast
so
will love
much
this, but-
alcohol.
and the rest of us will not give a shit.
Also, nobody knows here what package stores are, so that's another thing that's
I don't even
that
know
I
what you
learned here.
said.
A package store? Yeah, nobody knows what it is.
Like a
That's what we call alcohol
mail?
stores, liquor stores, or package stores. There actually is
So
a
let's
whole
go back
reason,
to what's
but-
important, okay?
The
so
Ninja
you've
Turtles.
ranked your
So-
Ninja Turtles.
All right. So again, do you want me? Am I explaining why the swords are the coolest part?
No.
Because we had this whole thing. All right,
No, no, no.
you go
So,
ahead and
okay,
rank
so
yours.
your and has that been stable since childhood?
Uh,
And what
I
are
would
you
say
basing this off of, by the way? Are we
No.
going original cartoons, the movies with the live action Ninja Turtles?
oh, both.
Both? Oh my
Yeah.
Okay, real quick diversion. This
Yeah.
motherfucker says both.
What do you say?
BOLTH. Both. Like every other person on earth.
Both.
Both.
Both. Nah, I don't like that. I'm gonna stick with mine.
That's
Yeah.
the correct thing. You
I'm
can't
gonna
just
stick with
add
mine.
letters to words.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with mine.
What do you
It's
mean?
it's just more
fucking wrong.
specific. I don't both. I like both. We're gonna
Both?
stick. Yeah, we're staying with that.
Both.
We're getting distracted from the
both.
opinion here.
Both.
Both. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm saying it right. I'm
I know,
gonna keep
but
saying
what?
it
You
that
just
way.
are going to actively do it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, because also now there's the new ones. There was the Ninja Turtle. We're not counting the Ninja Turtles with like Megan Fox.
Those were great.
The newest
Wait.
ones.
Like the animated ones, right?
Yeah, like I think
They were good,
I think
dude.
they were animated, but then the people weren't.
Maybe
Good is relative to like.
maybe I. Oh, not animated ones. Yes, the ones that the guy that
Megan
directed
Fox was in it.
Transformers made.
Yeah, Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. That
Yeah,
bullshit.
and
They were
Megan
still pretty
Fox.
good. I only saw one of them,
We
but
might
it was pretty
rewatch
good.
this. Megan Fox is still she's
She's a
she's
bombshell.
hot in a way that's just
She is not the
unreasonable.
hottest Transformers girl.
What?
No.
Megan Fox, when
Nope.
it's Shia LaBeouf, and that was like Megan Fox's intro to the world. She was like the quintessential hot chick.
I'll tell you right now.
She was so hot that it was upsetting.
I'll tell you right now who the hottest one is. Do you remember the
You're
second
saying
one?
not even the hottest Transformer?
Not the hottest Transformer girl, no.
I didn't mean actual.
Yeah, like you made it sound like she
Dude,
was
I would
a
fuck the shit out of
Transformer.
Optimus Prime.
That
dude.
would be interesting if it was just Megan Fox. What would she transform into?
She does. She transforms in that Ninja Turtles movie. She like transforms into a schoolgirl outfit.
That would be pretty good. Okay, the hottest girl in that movie is in the second movie. In like one of the opening scenes, there's that girl when Shia LaBeouf's in college and she like goes to make out with him, and it ends up being a Decepticon. That chick was by far the hottest chick in any of those movies.
We need you to turn into Jamie from Joe Rogan.
Can you
at some
look
point
that up?
And start to like
She's
pull up these things.
so
We'll sort it
much
out. Hey, this
hotter.
is early days of the podcast. Okay, we'll get it out there. We're gonna get CJ to be. CJ's a good Googler too. He's not like fucking Nadav from Two Bears.
Yeah, he's
Oh my
bad at
god,
Googling, yeah.
it's
No, he's
hilarious.
not-
It's
he's not
become an
very good
incredible
at it.
joke of how bad he is at googling. You have one end, you have Rogan's Googler. Jamie is the best Googler in the world. Like you'll like give him an idea and he's found it better, and then Nadav, and you give him exact instructions and he can't fucking figure it out.
Yeah, no. Is that her, Alice?
Let me see.
No, Alice. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
She's way better looking than Megan Fox.
Oh, okay. She's Australian, and she's very hot. Australians make the hottest girls.
Yes,
I gotta
100.
say it.
Well, Japanese girls.
Oh my God! Not
Yeah,
even
by
close.
far.
Now we're getting into a race war. And
Okay, yeah, we don't need to do that. Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Australian's
she's-
right up
okay,
there.
She is super hot, but fuck. I mean, this is okay. This is a genuine. This is one of the few times you're mildly correct.
Point for me. So it's 1-0 today.
So no. It's one. If anything, that's a tie because I agree she's very hot. But Megan Fox at that early point. Oh my God.
yeah, gorgeous.
Okay,
Still
but-
gorgeous.
The also, how scarring would it be if you met a super hot chick and she just ended up being a Decepticon? Like that would
Yeah.
really screw me up. that would be a
a
traumatic
little, like
thing.
little into it though, maybe.
The fact that she's also a robot.
Yeah, well, no, just that she's like trying to kill you a little bit.
Am I turned on by is she also a robot, or does she just maybe want to kill me?
Not a robot, just the kill part. But it like a crazy kill,
Yeah.
like oh, I'm like
No,
ah,
that definitely would get me a little bit. I'd like that.
yeah, a little bit, right?
Well, also, she's not like she could kill me. Actually, definitely easy.
If she was a robot, she could.
A hot chick.
Leonardo swords would
hot chick,
probably be
no.
the easiest way to kill you, but okay.
So my rankings have changed since childhood, I feel. So
Okay.
when I was a kid, despite how I may appear now, I was I was super nice,
Yeah.
like incredibly nice. And my favorite was Michelangelo.
Okay.
I think my second would alternate between Donatello and Leonardo.
Yeah.
And then Raphael was my least favorite for sure because he was just so mean to people.
Yeah.
And I
Has he
wasn't
gone
a
up though?
fan. So then I remember watching again, maybe like late teens or something like that, and being like, oh shit, Raphael might be like my favorite. Like him and Michelangelo
Yeah.
kind of switching because I thought it was mean before, and then you realize, oh, it's actually pretty funny. And he's just kind of mad. I also am not a huge fan of like New Yorker type people, you know, like how you're like
Yeah,
Connecticut
yeah,
type.
yeah.
I'm not,
I know, yeah.
I don't
No,
love.
we
I don't
kinda suck.
dislike
I
the
get it.
people necessarily on a whole. I don't want to badmouth all of New England. I just mean sometimes the people who are like, oh yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to go there. That kind of
Yeah, I know what
It
you're
kind of just
getting
annoys me. So he kind of had that, and I was also like, what are you so mad about, dude? You're a fucking ninja and a turtle. Like,
Well,
get over
the
it.
turtle
And
part
then
would
it was-
suck. That's it. Yeah, that's a reason
but
enough
he's a
to be
super
mad.
fast turtle. It's not like he was a fucking slow turtle.
Yeah, would you want to be a turtle right now?
Well, I mean, in what context?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
am I
Like, you're
a
not going to get
ninja
with
turtle?
April if you're a turtle.
Well, I don't know. I think I could pull it off.
D-
I'd be like, have you ever fucked a turtle? And
Do
she'd be like,
turtles
"No,
have
Jack,
dicks?
watch
That's
this."
one to look up. I don't know if they do.
I think they do actually because
Birds
they
didn't.
do
I
that.
thought they did.
Okay, we're not getting into how many times you've Googled, does a certain animal have a penis?
They're surprisingly
I know,
less
I know.
than you'd think.
We've got so many episodes for you to talk
Okay.
about
All
whether or
right.
not certain things have penises.
Let me get this straight though. Raphael has moved up that list, right?
Yes,
Like as you got
him
older.
and Michelangelo.
Same-
Michelangelo also kind of like I realized there's not a lot of depth.
Yeah, he's
But
there
then
to
every
party.
once in a while you get that Michelangelo moment where he goes, oh, and he kind of does brood a little, and you're like, oh man, hey, he's a real person.
Yeah.
But I also, I just loved his happy-go-lucky party guy attitude of, fucking cowabunga dude and stringy pizza. And so,
you're a kid,
but
yeah.
then and I was just a nice kid, and so it's definitely changed where, and unfortunately, Leonardo he may be fourth.
But he has
Because
swords.
Donatello has. I understand he has
Just saying
swords.
but it's the
But it's
coolest
it's
part.
great. But he's necessary and you need him. But he's the least fun and the least cool. But I also understand. You know what though? I don't know if Leonardo's is low for me because I understand his burden. The burden of leadership.
Yeah, it's a
The burden
difficult
of having
burden,
to
I'm sure.
just try and wrangle a bunch of fucking idiots. And guide them through their life.
It sounds- yeah,
it's a
yeah.
burden. It's
I
a
see
cross
where you're
that
getting
that
at
I
here.
understand from having to lead you guys, lead the team, and the
You know what
company.
made Raphael way cooler to me is there was like some kind of either a spin-off or it happened in one of the shows or something where like all the Ninja Turtles died except Raphael. They were all killed, and Raphael just went on
Spoiler
like.
alert.
No, this is like old. If it happened, it was old. I don't know. I meant to say where.
I don't know. I
if
might
it
be
was
making all this
comics or
shit
like a
up.
spin-off thing. But like, Shredder or someone killed all three brothers, and Raphael was the only one alive, and he just goes stone cold killer,
like that.
stone cold killer, and it was very cool. And I was like, oh, that you need that one angry Ninja Turtle who like if shit did hit the fan like that. He's going.
All right, if you're
to
going
end the
into
day.
battle with one Ninja Turtle, who are you picking?
Raphael.
Really?
Yeah.
stupid.
Why?
Leonardo's a better fighter.
I could run away. Raphael's gonna bull rush in there.
Yeah, but
right.
then
he's gonna make
defeated.
such
He's
a
gonna
distraction.
make an angry mistake.
But
like
he's
always
gonna
does.
last a while. He'll last a while,
Yeah,
and
but that's-
I'm gone. I'm gone at this point. Or
You could
he's
barely
in there.
fucking run.
Or he's I can
not gonna
swim.
swim away.
I'll
If you
swim
can
away.
swim away, you'd be
Or
fine.
he goes in there and like I just we're in Idaho. I'll go like 3 stores down, get a gun, and boom, I win.
Okay, but you have to be there for the battle.
Okay, then Leonardo. He has swords.
Okay, I mean, you just contradicted yourself in such a
If I have to
ridiculous way.
stand there the whole time, then yeah, I want the Ninja Turtle that's probably gonna win whatever fight. So Leonardo.
Yeah, he is best fighter. Most consistently going to be the best
Maybe
fighter. make the least
Leonardo's the one that
mistakes.
goes Stone Cold Killer, and Raphael died.
don't-
I can't really remember now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, who are you picking?
Leonardo.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I already picked Leonardo. So
No,
who
you
do
didn't.
pick?
You fucking backed down on your answer of Raphael. I picked Leonardo from the start as my
All right.
fighting
Well,
partner.
then
Also,
probably
if I don't have a
Michelangelo.
weapon,
If you're
guess
taking
what? He
Leonardo,
tosses
I'm
me
taking
one
Mike-
sword. Now we both got a katana.
if you're taking Leonardo, I'll take Michelangelo then, because most likely, if fighting was even, Michelangelo's going to beat Leonardo
Why?
because nunchucks were designed to stop katanas.
We're not fighting each other.
Well, we're not fighting each other. The turtles are. Isn't that the point?
No, we've lost the plot. Okay.
Okay.
Would you bang April?
Ludgate? Oh,
What?
I thought we were talking Parks and Recs April.
How
okay.
is that on topic?
All right, we're good.
Going? Okay.
All right, go ahead. You want to bring us back? We froze.
We froze. The camera froze. We're working out little kinks of that. So wherever it cut off, it's just abruptly here, and here we are. And I thought of a question I wanted to ask Paul in the meantime that was non-Ninja Turtles related.
So ready for this?
By the way, we also found out that the Ninja Turtle that was left alone was not Leonardo or Raphael. It was Michelangelo. And Pokemon came out in the U.S. in '98. It was Japan where.
How do you know I didn't go to Japan?
I know.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, quick question.
Okay.
That I just thought of. It's very stupid.
Is it a good one?
What?
Is it a good one?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out. So, do you want to put your mic back the way we talked about earlier? How you're not doing it right? How is your shit
This is
coming
pretty
off?
good.
It's like, is
What
he
do you
sound
mean?
good? Is he fine?
Yeah.
Jesus wept. So, would you rather that every time you take a step, you fart
Okay.
audibly? It's an audible fart. So basically, it's like,
Okay.
or you have to eat every meal on the toilet because as you eat, you poop that bite out immediately.
No.
What do you mean? No, it's either or. Would you rather?
Yeah, I wouldn't rather do either of those things.
That's not how the game works. You have to
Okay.
pick one.
Yeah, no, I would rather not do those.
Do you? Do you not know what would you rather is?
Oh, it's one or the other. you're
Yes.
saying.
Would you? Yes, you
Okay.
fucking idiot.
So I can just choose now, like what I currently am able to do, which is neither of those things.
No, this
Okay.
is a scenario where you are forced to
Okay.
pick one of those things as the rest of your life. That is your reality.
Okay, so walking farts or eat every meal on the toilet.
Yeah.
And it has to be every meal.
Every
like I
single
can't
one.
ever go out to dinner or like
You can go out to dinner, but you're eating on the toilet
Okay.
in the restaurant.
and how loud are the farts?
They're not insane, but they're like
Make the noise. Every step.
every step.
I'll eat every meal on the toilet, I guess.
Every step.
Yeah, I'll eat the meals on the toilet.
Okay.
Can I just make like a special toilet for myself that I'm able to bring to like?
Actually, yes, you can. So you could go to a restaurant and then have to explain to people, "Hey, sorry, but I'll be sitting on my own toilet because I'll be shitting while I eat."
Wait, what if I just duct tape? Like, sound noise reducers. Like if I get a special one made for my butthole, do I still fart, but it doesn't make the noise?
You can't get a noise reducer for your butthole.
Can I get like one of those rubber chickens that when I fart it goes like, "Arr!"
would
and
be
then
worse.
that would be it would not be worse.
You could try to like cough with every step to cover it up.
Yeah, I think the dinner, because the dinner thing, like,
At least
if
you
you
can
have
choose to. You just aren't a guy who goes out to dinner, really.
yeah, or it's also explainable eventually, right? Like you meet new friends, and
you go,
like
"Hey,
eventually,
just so you
like,
know, I have this
listen, guys,
condition where
I have this condition.
The second I have a bite of food, I poop it out immediately.
Yeah, the fart thing. Imagine running track with the farts thing. You're like, or unless that gives you extra
Man,
speed.
I feel like I really brought this show down a notch with that question, but it was a funny
What would be your
question, I
choice?
thought. Man, I'm eating I'm eating when I shit.
Okay,
I'm shit. Yeah,
eating while
I
you
had
shit.
Crohn's for 6 years. I've shit more than most anybody. I'd be okay with it.
Yeah,
It'd be a bummer
that's
not to
true.
be able to go literally, but I'd just be like, I'm gonna go eat in the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be back, and then I'd sit with people at dinner.
Okay, would
having
you?
just shit? Because otherwise, the thing is, your life could be normal. Like I could have walking farts, but still do a podcast, and not people wouldn't know. But man, the second you get around anyway, imagine how hard it would be to have conversations just when you're walking. And I,
Yeah.
I move around a lot. For you, it might be fine because you mainly live at a pool, so you wouldn't.
That's true. So if it doesn't
But
count for swimming.
every just stroke.
Well, you didn't say that. You
I
did say
know.
step. Okay, so how about this? Would you rather the walking farts, or right walking farts, or you can never have alcohol again?
Jesus.
Any alcohol, not even just beer. Like no alcohol, none. And you can't drink rubbing alcohol or something that like
Can I
alcoholics
get
do.
high?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be easier to adapt to life without. I've gone 90
Okay,
days
you can't
without
get high
drinking
either.
and
You
stuff.
can't have any kind of performance enhancing. What's the word I'm thinking of?
You mean just drugs?
Yeah, drugs, like any
mean
kind of drug.
mind-altering substances?
Mind-altering substances. You can't do
Yeah.
any of that.
No
You can-
mushrooms?
Nope, no mushrooms. You can have like fucking pre-workout. That's it. That's the extent you
caffeine.
get. Caffeine. You can have caffeine.
But I have to fart everywhere otherwise.
You have to fart everywhere otherwise, yeah. Or how about you only have to fart for like 3 years, or no alcohol forever?
Oh, man, I might fart for 3 years.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole life ahead of me. I'd fart for 3
Do you
years.
think you just?
It's a weird time though right now, like 32 to 35, just fucking farting every time. I'd do a lot of work at home. I'd be doing I'd be real productive can I drink for those 3 years?
Yeah. You can have alcohol
Man,
as
I'd
much
almost-
as you want.
Oh, so I have the farts for 3 years, but I can drink through those
Yes,
farts.
or it's no alcohol forever, but you don't have to deal with 3 years of farting.
I'll fart for 3 years.
Yeah.
Because right now it wouldn't affect our conversation at all.
Well,
When I stood up,
unless
it
you're
would.
like doing this.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'd learn how to, not.
Would you learn how to play songs? Like
I would
when you
almost
step?
want to also not be able to drink during my fart. I'd rather no alcohol and farts for a year than alcohol while farting for 3 years. Because I would be so productive. That year, I would make so much money and do so much useful shit.
Because you wouldn't walk anywhere?
Because I would just stay home and work. And I would run on
That's
my
true.
treadmill at home with headphones on, just going for it. The hardest thing would be doing stand-up.
What if it also really smells?
It would be pretty funny though doing stand. I'd have to like learn how to do stand up just standing, like literally
Right.
not moving. But every time I moved, imagine that, and I'm just like,
Bringing a
And then
whole
they're
new
just
meeting to
teary.
stand up
what? That was
because
not
you're
a
just
good joke.
standing.
Yeah, I know, but everybody stands during
yeah.
stand up.
Is that why they call it stand up?
That would be a big part of it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, back to,
Hmm.
well, which one would you do out of those?
Farting or no alcohol forever? I'll do it the 3 years too.
the
Yeah,
3
I
years.
cannot ever have alcohol again.
That's
That
just
sounds so
man.
boring.
So
yeah.
boring.
Yeah, you don't need drugs to make life good, but it makes it better. That's
Yeah, absolutely.
that's what it is.
Alcohol is an enhancement of a current state or an ability so people that have bad states going into it tend to have worse reactions. But I cannot drink. It's just always more boring. And then people, you should be able to have just as much fun without drinking. Well, I
No.
can almost, but no.
Yeah, no, almost.
There's a reason
It's
why
different.
every fucking
Yeah,
bar has
it's
a
different.
wall of alcohol.
Yeah.
Because it makes shit more fun.
Yeah,
And it's not my fault that you can't handle your alcohol. Sorry, not you. I know
That's
you're
true.
solid. Well, you
Well,
leave early.
no,
you
I
Irish
get-
exit too much. That pisses me off.
first of all, I've never Irish exited. Irish exits means you don't say goodbye to people.
Yeah, you've done that.
No. Every
you just
time
don't remember those
Every
times.
time that you say I do it, and then I know the specific
No,
night
that
and
was only the
said
one
goodbye,
night.
and I
One
know I
time when
said
you said-
goodbye to you, and
One
we
time
hugged
you
at the
said
end of the
bye.
night.
One time you said
No, I've never. Okay, the only times I've Irish exited is if I go to another bar because I get distracted and I go drink somewhere else.
yeah, which is weird to just go on your own and just go drink.
Yeah, but sometimes, like, you know how sometimes you hit a club and it's like this isn't the vibe, but everybody else is happy. I want to carry my happy feeling, so I'm just gonna go to this other bar. That
selfish.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, okay, that's a whole another topic.
If that's the
Also, we
most
don't really go to
selfish thing that
clubs.
I
Let's be-
do-
we're not really clubbing.
No,
It's-
not club. If that's the most selfish thing that I do, that's pretty good.
that's pretty solid.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, how much time are you at? Do we know?
Total, maybe like 40.
Okay, so
Okay.
we got a little bit left.
We
here.
got.
Okay, so
let's bring up
to-
the next debate.
Okay, well, first off, I think it just cut right when I had said, "Would you bang April?" and then you said April Ludgate.
Oh,
and I
April
meant April the
from
reporter.
which? So are we saying like Megan Fox? Like what April are we talking about?
I don't even think it's a good question. I think the answer is yes for you, no matter what, and I don't think it's really.
No, because the April, like the cartoon, didn't she have the stupid hair?
Yeah, I don't
like the
remember liking
'80s
her
hair.
It
I
was
don't
a
like
little
that
bit like
hair.
like short hair reportery.
No, it was like the
Yeah, but it was, like,
'80s like
here- no, it was,
permy
like-
thing.
I
I
don't
think
know.
wasn't it? I think it was like a stupid perm thing.
I don't know. So let's move on. I have
Mom
just a couple of
jeans
other-
or skinny jeans?
skinny?
Really?
Yeah,
Ah, see, I'm mom jeans guy.
obviously
That's
we're gonna be
new.
opposite.
That's a new.
Yeah, but mother jeans on a young girl. That sounded weird.
That sounded real weird. Mid-20s,
Young woman.
mid-20s.
like 20. That's what I meant to say. I didn't mean young girl.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I love both. Love both those things. Like,
Young girls and young.
no, skinny jeans and mom jeans. Skinny jeans, if you're wearing Converse skinny jeans, right? Great
would
combo.
like girls
Classic
that wear
combo.
Converse
Skinny jeans, Converse.
because they're young.
No, Converse isn't young people's clothes.
I
I
know,
feel
but
like they
it's
don't
kinda
even
like-
like Converse anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think kids like that.
Well, I don't know what kids like. You would be the one to know more about
Kids
that.
like me, we're the same age.
What?
You and I are the same age.
I know. I meant you know kids better than I do now. I was implying that you're creepy.
That was an awful joke.
One day we're gonna have to talk about fighting toddlers.
How many do you think you could fight?
Oh no, we can't do. I'm not ready for it.
Let's do it right now.
No, I'm not in the right mood.
I think there's
I'm not.
an
No.
endless amount. Endless.
Well, also the real debate was how far could you kick one. No. We're not going to
20
do it now.
yards.
We're leaving this
Okay.
20 yards.
You don't think so?
You're out of your mind.
No.
You're so
20
delusional.
yards.
You think you could kick
20
a
yards
toddler
ain't that
20
far.
yards.
How far do
You're
people
out of
kick
your
footballs?
fucking mind.
How far do people kick
An
footballs?
extra point is 25 yards.
Yeah, 1 point. So people kick 3 points all the time. How far is that?
That can be shorter even. That could be a 22-yard field goal. Could be a 25-yard field goal.
Is 25
You
pretty
think-
good? Kids aren't going to get pushed by the wind, right? So you don't need to worry. You don't really need to worry about angle as much. I don't think 20 yards is that far.
That is so far.
Have you ever
20 feet would be an incredible kick of a toddler.
How fat is the toddler?
I mean, it's not American. It's like a French kid, so it's skinnier. It's like
Okay.
and it's like
Yeah, so like
3 years
20
old.
pounds.
I don't know the weight of toddlers. No, they're
20,
more than that.
20, 30 pounds?
What do toddlers weigh? Like 30, 40 pounds? I look at CJ.
Let's say 30. Let's say 30 pounds. We'll go 30 pounds for
All
this
right, a
argument.
30-pound toddler.
Yeah, because it's not like
You
it's,
think 20
it's not like I'm
yards?
kicking a rock, right?
You're
Like I'm
out
not
of
kicking
your
a 30-pound
fucking
rock.
mind, dude. 20 yards. You have no idea the distance of 20 yards. We're gonna have to do a follow-up video where we
20
go out
yards
to a
is
football
like-
field and you see how far 20 yards is.
That's like
That's
4 of those
60
couches,
feet.
right?
No. God.
How many?
That's
so 10,
about
10
that
yards?
couch is maybe 3 yards. So that 4 of those would be 12 yards.
I could definitely kick it 12 yards.
Oh, you
Yeah, I absolutely
36 feet. You could kick a child 36 feet.
Yeah, because he's like flailing. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not kicking like like I wouldn't kick a bowling ball that far, right? Because that's gonna hurt my foot. But like a kid's not gonna hurt your foot.
That's the fun.
Yeah, but it's displaced weight. That doesn't. You can kick a kid. It's not gonna break your foot.
So delusional.
How far do you think you can kick a kid?
Honestly, like a solid
30-pound kid.
a 30-pound kid.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking him maybe, maybe, like, I want to say 8 yards, maybe 24. And that's my. I'm
So
talking
me and saying
best
12
case.
yards ain't that far.
Yeah, but I'm first off, I can kick further than you.
That's maybe true, but we're not going to test kicking a toddler.
I
so
know we're not going to
we
test.
can't
We
do
could
that.
get a dummy or something.
Oh,
That's weird though. Where do you buy that dummy of a?
do we have
toddler?
to? Do we have to dress it like a kid?
Yeah. I mean, at least let's say 5. Oh, I can definitely get a kid 5 yards. I think 8 yards is a good, realistic number.
I don't know if I know how far a yard is.
You don't.
Is that
you
3
definitely
feet?
don't. 3 feet.
Yeah, I can't really picture that either. That's like this table.
Yeah.
I can at least kick him over the table, for sure.
Yeah, it's about 4 feet. This table.
High or long?
Long.
Okay, that's 4 feet. I can kick him to these
It's
tables.
more like 3. This is probably what a 36 is. I don't know.
Like, am I able to get a running start and I'm like launching this kid too, or is it?
Yes. Yeah, you're.
Yeah, if I could run, I'm gonna stick with 20 yards. I feel like I could do
so
it.
out of your mind.
I don't know.
60 feet. You could kick a kid 60 feet.
I don't know if I could picture 60 feet right now.
Well, it's 20 yards. You
Yeah, I
you
know.
can do that.
Like, I don't know. I think I need more explanations of how big things are.
Oh my God, we're gonna do a follow up where we take you to a football field and then you reassess how far you can
I could definitely kick a football further than 20 feet.
further. Further relates to degree. Further relates to distance.
Oh, we're okay, nerd. Yeah, Donatello over here. But go ahead.
'Cause
Let's.
I'm a grammatical understanding.
Yeah, nailed it. Okay, so
Nailed it.
so you're saying 8 feet is as far as you can kick
8
a kid.
yards.
8 yards.
Because I'm thinking, I know 10 yards on a football field. I'm not hitting the full 10, but I can get him to that 8th hash mark. I think.
Do you think you could fight a bear?
What are the? I mean,
It's a grizzly, like a big bear.
I mean, there's
It's a
going to
big
be
bear.
look. There's going to be people who listen to this and go, "No, you're out of your mind, Ian." But I believe I could fight anything, and I believe that because you have to believe that
do you know
if you're going to
how?
fight anything.
Do you know how big a grizzly bear is?
They're big. Yeah, I'm terrified.
How
of them.
big?
I'm scared of them.
Do you know how big?
Do you know that I'm scared of bears?
Like I'm scared of raptors, but
Well, those aren't real.
oh, they were.
Well, that's debatable too. I could get into my belief on dinosaurs. I don't know if I'm sold.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay,
bears.
but I feel like you
I-
don't know how big a grizzly
so-
bear is.
I've been out in the woods and I've seen their shit. I've picked it up. I've been.
But have
out
you
there
seen
and,
the bear?
Not in person.
Like, what
yet.
makes you think you could beat a 1,200 pound?
You said, "Could I fight it?" You didn't say, "Could I beat it?"
Oh, okay.
So I think what I like to believe is and as Stanley's law dictates, anything that can go right will go right.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I would be the one guy who killed a bear. I have to believe that because if the situation comes and I have even a little bit of doubt, then that bear's going to kill me. And I can't allow that
Yeah.
doubt. Now, if I have no weapons, so
You have a-
ideally,
you can have a stick since you're
Ideally, I'd have a 10
Donatello's
millimeter,
friend.
a 10 mil gun. But if I don't have a gun and I don't have bear spray, can I have a knife? Because I think I can get real stabby. And look, let me be clear to everybody: I'm gonna get injured, right? I'm not walking away unscathed. But I'm fucking that bear up a good bit.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, nobody knows if it's true, but I believe it's true.
Like, I'm pretty sure you couldn't even kill a grizzly with like a 9mm hand.
No, not with the 9 millimeter. With
Right.
the 10 millimeter, though.
And you're
it's
gonna do
much
it with a
bigger.
pocket knife.
I didn't say it was a pocket knife. It's a proper, like an Aussie knife, mate. Like a fucking, like a good old fashioned Crocodile Dundee. Like you call that a knife. This is a knife. That type of knife. Like a fucking proper,
Okay.
skin a bear type of knife.
I'm glad you feel that confident in yourself.
Yeah,
it's a pretty cool way to live
that it's
life.
a fair level of confidence, but
Yeah.
it's what I want to have, so then I'll have it.
It's
Do you
a
think
good
you
way
could
to
kill
live.
a lion?
Do I think I could
Yeah.
kill it? What weapon do I have?
A knife.
Can I have a toddler to kick at it instead? Well, and we're talking big knife, right?
Proper knife.
Then yeah.
Yeah,
I got a whole
no.
plan right now. What I would do is like we're in a gladiator arena, I assume, right?
Well, I was thinking more of just in the middle of the Sahara. And it's
See,
just
that's
sort of
scarier
locked
though,
up.
because are we saying the lion's like hiding and creeping up on me, or am I in an arena
No.
and I know where the
You've
lion
seen
is?
the lion. The lion's seen you. It's only you and the lion. There's nobody else there.
Yeah, I'm gonna play dead, right? And I'm gonna have the knife like kind of in my sleeve, right? And he's not gonna know. I'm just laying there like this. The lion has no idea. He comes over. He's like, "Oh, let me just casually eat this little snack I see on the ground." Assassin's Creed right up in his jugular. He's dead.
So you think he's just coming up chill, like Like,
Yeah, I'm
nosing
already
you,
dead.
it's like-
Lions like live food.
And he's like,
They want the hunt, you know?
I
I'm
disagree
already
with you,
down
Matthew.
dead.
I'm standing up.
Yeah.
I'm letting the lion make the first move, which he probably won't because he'll be scared because I'll be going like this blah, 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 and making myself really big and making a bunch of noises.
I feel like a lion's bigger than you even doing that, though.
Well, but they think I'm bigger because of that. That's how you're supposed to fuck with lions.
Yeah,
You're
but-
supposed to scare them.
Yeah, but like, no, that's bears, dude.
Nope.
Yes.
You're literally fucking wrong.
Nope. Bears,
a fetal
bear, and you go,
position.
bear.
Well,
No.
you can do both.
No,
but
I
a
watch
a
hikers do it all the time
but
on
no,
YouTube.
but a lion is supposed to be is where you scare them and make yourself seem big.
I don't think there's any data on lions. How many people are
That's
in
literally
fucking
there was
places
some
with
movie
lions?
with Sean William Scott where he's at the beginning of it and he's standing facing a lion and you want to stare him down and you want to try and scare him. But I'm assuming attack. Okay, we're not even assuming that I'm going to defeat him with my fear. If he attacks, I've thought about this for like probably 16 years.
Okay.
If the lion comes, I let him run
Yeah.
full on, and then there's going to be a moment right at the end where he jumps for the attack, and he's going for a big thing, and right at that moment, I step right, knife comes around, boom, straight in the
There's
jugular.
no way that this works.
Yes.
You're the first person who thought of
100%.
sidestepping a pouncing lion. You think you're the first person that thought of that?
I think I'm the first to pull it off. I don't think I'm the first to think about it.
It's definitely
I am-
bears that you
Boom,
yell
right at the end, lion right in the neck, and then you watch it, and it's like Achilles in Troy, where he kills the big guy, and he runs by, boom, stabs right down into the hut, and then just keeps running, doesn't even look back, and the guy just dies. That's what would happen. That's how cool it would be. The lion, I would stab it in the neck, and then I'd keep walking. I wouldn't even look back, and the lion would go, and then he would slide onto his right shoulder, and then he would just die
You've
right there.
really thought about this. Is
I
this
have legitimately
is this what
thought about
happens
what I would
in
do if
your
a lion
brain
attacked me.
after you smoke? Is this usually
No, I
the
thought about this
arguments?
before I'd ever smoked weed.
Oh, okay. I have a.
I've thought about fighting most animals.
Would you rather? We've talked about this briefly, and I feel like this is a great question to go to. Would you rather
I like how
have
confident
to?
you always are in your ideas before you
No,
share them.
we've talked about this.
Okay.
Would you rather have to every day eat a little bit of cooked tarantula or a little bit of cooked human?
No, that wasn't the same question that you asked originally.
What was the question?
It was, would you rather eat a little bit of tarantula every day or a little bit of human is just mixed into your food and you don't know about it?
No. You know about both. You know about both.
Both.
You know. And you can cook it however you want. It could be cooked.
Well, you didn't...
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to have,
You didn't...
like,
this
raw
isn't how you went
tarantula
about
makes it.
before.
Well, this is it now. This is
Okay.
this is the question. My answer does not change.
Your answer is what?
100% human. Without a shadow of a doubt human.
Do you know the person?
Even if I did, I would still probably pick the human. Now listen,
'Cause you hate
to be
spiders so
clear,
much.
I hate spiders. To be clear, I'm not saying like
Also, tarantulas
I don't
are
want to have to pick out a live human and then they get killed. I'm saying like, you know, you give me a bunch of dead bodies and you're like, okay, you can pick which flavor you want. I don't know how to say that. It's like old guy, young guy, whatever.
Why are you eating a dude?
I feel like it's more respectable, right?
Whoa, wait.
You don't think
You say
so?
women are less respectable than men?
No, I feel like I would feel worse about myself. It's kind of like punching a girl. I don't want to punch a girl.
You like punching women? Is that what
No,
you're
I'm saying I wouldn't.
You would punch a girl?
No, you're missing the whole point of
Okay,
this conversation. You know, like I would just I'll pick the dude. I'll eat the dude.
Okay.
Now
but you would.
a little bit of dude or
How
like
much you
a whole tarantula. I'm talking a whole tarantula. Like
Every day?
I stick a tarantula, put it in the fire. It's a cooked tarantula, and
Every
you have to
day?
just eat it whole every
Every
fucking
day?
day. Every day.
Oh, the person for sure then. But what type of person would you prefer? A good person or a bad one?
I'm not gonna get like
You're not gonna
AIDS or
get-
something.
you're not-
Okay, so then the bad one,
Like it's a bad person.
right?
They were a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
not spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bad. Yeah, I would rather eat the bad because then it's like I'm doing a little bit of good too.
Yeah.
My one fear is like you never see Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they think they
Yeah,
eat human
yeah, your
meat
fear
and
is
they
that
get
you'd
the
like it.
hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if that's real? I don't know if it is or not.
I don't know. I've never eaten a person.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
What has led you to question it?
well, who knows? Maybe the last time you went to fucking McDonald's, they just
I
killed a
haven't been
bunch
to
of.
McDonald's in like 15 years.
Okay, so 15 years ago, maybe you got a cheeseburger. And did they used to tell you that it was kangaroo meat when you were a little kid?
No, that was only you because you're an idiot.
No, everybody at my school thought it was kangaroo meat.
Everybody at your school is an idiot.
Yeah, maybe.
Everybody at your school thought that, or somebody told your friends.
Somebody
that
told
they had
us,
already
but then
told
everybody
you.
believed them because why wouldn't you believe them? It's McDonald's, so like it's gross.
I mean, they eat kangaroo.
Do you know
in
what I
Australia.
do know? You know what's in Oreos? This is gross. This isn't like all vanilla flavored stuff. Do you know how they like preserve the vanilla flavoring?
No.
Beaver anal glands.
No.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Like, yeah, you could look at the bag. I think it's called castor or something. Something with a C.
Castor oil?
Not castor oil. It might be. But you know, you can look it up. I'll tell you, if you bring up the list of ingredients, I'll tell you exactly which one it is.
In all
When you
vanilla, or
it's
in
like all
specifically
vanilla, like preservative vanilla stuff, like a lot of vanilla ice creams, Oreos,
It's beaver anal glands.
beaver anal glands that they
The
like
glands,
squeeze,
like they
and
they
it
secrete stuff
preserves
out
yeah,
of them.
Yep,
Castorium.
castorium. That's it.
He's right. Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
dude.
There's no way no. That beaver buttholes are a
Yep.
part of vanilla.
No, not even the butthole. Glands, juice
Stop,
from
I
the
don't like
glands.
the way you say
It's worse.
glands.
It's way
Glands.
worse. Glands is worse than butthole.
Beaver butts emit goo used for vanilla flavoring.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Makes you not want to eat it,
That
right?
gives eating beaver a whole different fucking
That's-
flavor.
Hey, pew pew pew. Would you? Okay, so you wouldn't. Now you don't want to eat Oreos, right? But you would. I still.
I haven't
I'm
eaten
gonna
an
go.
Oreo
I would
in-
love to
I
go
haven't
get
eaten
one
an
right
Oreo
now. To be
in,
honest with
8
you,
years, 9 years, 10
Why?
years. I don't know.
You don't like Oreos?
Well, I had a gluten allergy for 6 of those years. and
Oh, so have you ever had a deep fried Oreo?
I don't think so.
You're missing out heavy on deep fried Oreos. That's one of the reasons I was fat. Am fat, I guess. Honestly, deep fried Oreos are something else. But deep fried Keebler Elf cookies with the chocolate in the middle, vanilla on the outside, it's like reverse.
we're ending with
okay,
this
we
debate.
can.
We're ending with this debate.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. See, this could go on for some time now.
That's
worried.
okay. I'll get right to my point. I'll get to the point. Go
I
ahead.
doubt that, and I don't know that I'll.
Is
get
it the
to my
human
point.
tarantula thing? No. Oh,
It's
okay.
not. Now that sounds like a crazy.
Would you rather the human be like, would you rather you know it's human or like you know it's human either way, but like the meat either looks like a piece of human or it looks like a sausage?
sausage?
I feel like that would gross me out more
You asked me. I'm telling you.
because it's like now you ground up a piece of human. You
I'd
put it
rather
in,
that
like-
than it like looking.
and
like
it's in
somebody's
human
cuff.
intestines, just like they put intestines of the animal's sausage.
I'd prefer that than like seeing like the shape of
leg.
a calf, and it's just that.
Yeah, it's like a calf. It's shaved. It's not hairy or anything.
Well, I know, but I don't want to eat it looking like a human leg.
What? No, it's like cut like a steak. I'm saying it's like a steak.
That's not a human shape. That's a steak shape.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. Okay, I take that. Let's go to your
Oh my
question.
god. Okay. Should we do this? How much? I mean, I don't know how long. Who gives a shit? All right, we'll finish with this.
Go ahead.
Or do we leave this for the next episode's opening?
Do you want
What
to
I
ask the
want to
question?
know is okay. Well, first off, is going to be favorite cookie.
Sugar. That was easy. That was a nice way to wrap if that's what we're doing. Sugar cookies are the best ones.
Just a generic sugar cookie.
Yeah, oh, you know which ones are good though at the grocery
Give me a
store?
brand.
You know, no, there's no brand. I feel like like all grocery stores have these same ones that have like the weird amount of frosting on top, and it's like they give them to you. Yeah,
Like at Christmas and shit, like
yep.
that, like
yeah.
fall apart.
Those aren't the
type
best
of-
ones, but those are really good. But sugar cookies in general, like if they're gooey in the middle, sugar cookies, man. Oh yeah. Or like best Girl Scout cookie, go.
Thin Mints.
Ew, you fucking dweeb. Are you kidding me?
You looked genuinely
that is-
disgusted.
people
That's
who,
the most
like-
grossed out I've ever seen
People
your
who
face.
say Thin Mints you're all the same kind of person. You're all fucking first of all lying to yourselves. You're all lying to yourselves. No one wants a fucking mint as their favorite cookie.
I love
so
mint.
Just piss
I love
off.
mint-flavored
The only
stuff.
acceptable are
chip ice
you can be
cream.
like everybody else and say Samoas. Those are which they're very
I
respectable.
can be who the fuck I want and say Thin Mints.
You can say tagalongs, but if tagalongs, what I understand about you,
tagalong?
tagalong.
I don't. So I've also bought Girl Scout cookies once. I haven't done.
So you
I don't
never had
know.
any of these.
No, I've had
so you haven't had the
Thin Mints
peanut
fuck,
butter
dude.
ones.
They fuck.
Have you had tagalongs?
I think so.
Okay,
I
so
bought
tagalongs,
a numerous
they're the
amounts.
chocolate with the peanut butter in it. What people that pick
The Samoas are the ones that would be second best.
people that pick tagalongs are people who I know
he
like
saying
peanut
that
butter.
right? I feel
Tagalongs.
like
Why
he's-
am I saying? Why do you keep
I
getting
think I'm thinking
distracted
of
by this?
Tagalog, which is a language, and I'm just like, I'm like, I just assume you're wrong all the time.
Like when you call like your little sister a tagalong if she's trying to follow you. Is that what you mean?
I don't have a little sister.
Or whatever. Do you have
Stop
anything?
being creepy and finish your thoughts.
Okay. Tagalongs, people who like peanut butter, but they don't have a good palate, and they should know that fucking Do-si-dos are better. Like Do-si-dos are the better
What's the
peanut butter.
best? What's the best Girl Scout cookie?
Trefoils.
What?
Yeah,
That's not even
It's
a-
the light blue box, and they're like shortbread cookies. Those are the best ones
Those actually sound good.
Yeah.
I like shortbread cookies.
because they're like crunchy a little bit, but you can also put them in milk, and then they're fucking
gonna be so
just
sick when you
unbelievable. Are you looking up the trefoils?
Okay, so Girl Scout cookies. Do-si-dos look like fucking shit crackers.
Yeah, they're great though.
Thin Mints. Trefoils. Oh, I know those.
Those are the best ones. Those in a little bit of milk, dude.
Adventurefuls. Wow.
Those
I think
must
they've got
be
some
new.
new ones. A raspberry rally.
Ew, raspberry's butthole. Raspberry is so gross.
They have s'mores that are just
S'mores.
Samoas
Are
are
you saying
solid.
Is that how you're saying Samoas?
no s'mores. You fucking special boy.
They have s'mores. Let me see
s'mores.
this.
Yes, they have s'mores.
What do you mean they have s'mores?
It's a s'more flavored fucking.
Holy shit! I bet that's so good. Toffee Tastics. Yo, did they upgrade the fuck out of Girl Scout cookies? What is going on right now? What are Adventurefuls? Brownie inspired with caramel and sea salt. That sounds great. Raspberry Rally. No. Do-si-dos though. Lemon Ups are probably good. I love lemon shit in my older age. I didn't like it when I was a kid, but okay. Thin Mints are the worst ones though. So I just
You're
want to be clear
wrong
about
though.
that
That's
now.
you can't call them the worst. That's a bizarre.
They're
fucking
all
reaction.
amazing. They're all amazing. Thin Mints is the worst.
Would you eat a Thin Mint?
Yeah, but it's I would rather every other one.
Okay. So, your favorite cookie though is sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
That's your whole response.
Plain sugar cookie.
Okay.
Or what are you gonna say? Fucking chocolate chip?
No.
All right.
Calm down. Okay.
Fucking basic.
Do you
bitch.
put your cookies in milk?
like always, or just do I sometimes?
Would you, if the option was there every single time, are you putting
No.
your cookies in milk? You
Not
are
every
a
time.
Fucking murderer.
Every time?
Name
That's like saying every
what
time you
cookies-
want
no, no,
bacon
no.
on your cheeseburger. Not every time.
I mean, yeah. Every
no,
time.
but not every time. Sometimes you just want the taste without the bacon.
No.
Okay.
So,
If that's what you say. I
are
don't believe
cookies
you.
in milk better than cookies without milk?
Yes,
Then why wouldn't you want to put them in milk all the time?
because I don't want it every time. Sometimes I just want a different taste.
The large majority of the time, would you be putting your cookies in milk?
Now if you're pressuring me to do it, I don't want to do it. Now I want it without the milk.
Do you prefer cookies in milk or cookies not in milk? Answer the question.
Is the cookie warm?
No.
It's not warm? Then definitely milk every time.
Okay, it's warm.
No milk.
In it always? It's
If,
cookie
if
dependent.
I had to do majority, we'll say neither is always. Majority of the time, if it's cold, I want milk. Majority
Hold
of the
on,
time,
you just made
if
my
it's
brain. What do you mean neither is always? I think I
neither's
lost my-
always. I'm saying like if it's cold, the majority of the time I want milk. If it's warm, the majority of the time I want no milk. But I don't want the option to have the
Why
other.
did you
not
say
to
neither is
exist.
always? That's not. That doesn't make. I'm really confused by that.
Neither of the ways you phrase those, the answer is always one of those things.
Phrase. Oh my god, you made that so hard to understand. Holy shit. Okay, so favorite cookie with milk? Still sugar?
No, chocolate chip.
What brand?
Like homemade. Grandma's
Okay.
brand, I guess. I don't know.
Which grandma? They all make way different level of cookies. If you have to pick a cookie brand to make your chocolate chip cookie, which brand are you going with?
Okay, let me think of like a brand at the store. I guess like fucking Mrs. Fields.
Ahoy?
I don't
Okay,
know.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Field-
Mrs.
okay.
Fields. Yeah.
Okay. Chewy or chunky?
Wait, those aren't.
Chips Ahoy has chewy and chunky.
Do you mean
chocolate
chewy
chips.
or
Chunky. Chunky has the big chunky of chocolate chips.
are they both the same texture? I think
No,
the-
chewy
the
and
que-
chunky are
Right,
way
but the
different
question is
texture.
not chewy and chunky. It's chewy or
No,
hard.
Chips Ahoy has their own brand. They have a red case that's chewy. They have a brown one that's chunky, and they have a blue one that's
chunky
normal.
if it's going in milk.
Okay.
the harder one,
and
yeah, 'cause then
non-milk
it's-
chewy.
Non-milk, no, probably actually still the chips. The Chips Ahoy chewy ones are pretty nasty. I don't like those.
They're really easy to eat though.
They are.
This is how you know I was affected. I haven't even had those in fucking like 15 years, and I still know the colors of all the.
You press them
packaging
into
and
a
shit.
ball and just. You never
No,
did
I
that.
did- so
Oh my god, so
here's what
much
I did.
better.
So first off, best cookie dry. I don't know if I can even tell you.
Dry.
Best.
I hated that. Did you refer to it dry? Are you, like no milk?
A non-milked cookie
Okay,
is
non-milked
considered a dry cookie.
Non-milked. Okay.
People
Yeah,
don't
just
say
a
that.
cookie. That's
The
dry is a
assumption
very fucking weird way to
the
say
assumption is
that.
cookie is in fact dry.
Okay.
The best dry cookie, I can't tell you because I don't know the answer. I can
Keebler
tell you the
Elf.
best wet cookie.
Okay.
And that is
I don't like how we're doing
hands down Mother's taffy cookies with milk, though.
taffy cookie.
Taffy.
Do you
They're this
toffee?
weird-
Are you saying toffee?
No, I'm saying taffy.
Like Laffy Taffy?
Taffy. Taffy.
So it has taffy.
Mother's, no, well, I don't even know what's in them.
Okay.
They're Mother's taffy cookies, and they've got this weird poop brown outside sort of cookie and a cream center. Dry, not good. Not a good cookie.
Okay.
Genuinely not a good dry cookie.
Okay.
Dipped in milk, the sogginess is perfect. It's the best cookie that exists. I would eat an
Soggy
entire
does
bag
matter.
of these. And so, but what happens is it's about the level of soggy that particular cookie gets in milk, and it gets so perfectly soggy. Now, if you
Okay.
leave it a little too long, you can get separation, right? You're going to lose a cookie in the milk. Got to get a spoon, dig it out. That's a whole fucking ordeal. What I eventually started doing, because I've got a very important question to wrap
Okay.
before.
I'm
after I
changing
tell you this.
my answer. I want the EL fudge cookies. Those are best dry and milk. There's not a bad way to have EL fudge cookies. There's just not.
Are those elf things? Are those the Keebler?
The double stuffed ones.
I don't even know if I know what those are.
Oh, the chocolate on the inside with the two vanilla cookies, and they're elf shaped, and those are.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are. The frosting is like a shitty can of chocolate cake frosting. That's what the middle tastes like.
Oh,
and
that
it's,
sounds so good.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Okay, so Mother's taffy cookies in milk,
Okay.
dipped in.
I
and
don't
then
like
even
the
let 'em
name
fall.
of this
I know,
cookie. Yeah,
horrible
yeah,
name,
yeah,
horrible
yeah.
name, horrible
Like, it
look,
goes in
horrible
Mother's
packaging,
milk,
horrible
Mother's
everything.
toffee
but the
cookies and
fucking
Mother's
best in
milk.
milk.
Okay.
And then if it drops, which that's the thing is the fine line of milking cookies.
Yeah.
Is
Milking.
if you want to milk a cookie properly.
Yeah.
You want to get it to the point where it's just about to break off,
Yes.
but it doesn't.
Right. Yeah, it's like a game.
That is an art
Yeah.
and a science. And you put it in there, and then you take it out, and it stays, and then you get that bite in real quick. But then
Oh,
you've
yeah.
got the hard
Yeah.
part left.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I ended up doing is I would start to I'd throw the cookies straight into
And you
a
get a
cup
spoon.
of milk and a spoon
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fuck with them.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I started doing is I'd put Frosted Flakes, a normal bowl of cereal, right? Everybody's like, oh, you're just eating Frosted Flakes. No, I wasn't. I would put then 2 Mother's Taffy cookies on top.
Ooh.
And then I'd milk the top, and then I would and I'd break them up. And then what's happening is you've got a mix of Frosted Flakes and Mother's Taffy cookies in there, and you're just getting chunks of cookie.
Oh my god, that sounds so,
so good.
good.
That's
Wow,
when
that
people
sounds
made
good.
those Cookie Crisp cereal, and
Yeah.
I was like, well, why not just make cookie cereal? Fuck
You're
the
right.
crisp. Let's go straight to the cookies.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I just got rid of
The Frosted Flakes
and just
did
made cookie cereal.
Cookie cereal, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best
And it
thing
is
fucking
cereal.
ever.
You can
Oh my
still
God.
tell your parents, like, hey, I'm going to go have cereal for breakfast for
Cereal's
school
an
today.
insane idea anyway. It's a
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous
Although
idea.
cornflakes,
It's pure
though,
sugar and
plain cornflakes, dude. I used to love plain
shit. Wow, you know how I know
cornflakes,
you
dude.
fucking murder people? Is that sentence right there.
No, something about plain.
I had a joke about-
maybe
I have a-
frosted cornflakes. is good,
I've
too.
wanted
or
to
like a little
do-
bit of sugar on the
Well,
cornflakes.
yeah, it's a
No,
totally
no.
different experience.
No, regular cornflakes, but with a little sugar.
Yeah, with a
on
little
top.
sugar. It's not
Yeah,
regular
you don't
plain
buy it that
cornflakes.
way. They're still plain
Yes,
cornflakes.
but I'm saying that you're just eating it fucking on its own is a way different experience. Cornflakes with sugar is delicious. Cornflakes alone are horrible.
What did you like Raisin Bran? Because I used to love Raisin
No,
Bran.
'cause I fucking liked
I liked
myself.
the raisins.
I had a thing of
More
I'm
than
going to
the
do these
brand.
ads at some points, which will do it probably for actually the new book will be the least interesting man in the world,
Okay.
and
he eats cornflakes.
and he eats cornflakes plain.
Dude, cornflakes, you're missing
Plain.
out
No,
on
cornflakes with a
man.
little bit of sugar is a
Yeah, but
completely
even
different
plain
experience.
is still good.
Okay, let me finish this with
Okay.
one debate because we've been going forever. When you eat cookies and milk,
Yes.
do you get the fingers wet?
I try not to.
What happens if you do?
Yeah, I know that.
Dip them back. So you attempt.
It's my glass
you
of
don't
milk.
accept. I know that, but
Yeah.
you don't accept the fingers getting in the milk. You're attempting not to, but you
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
there's going to be some splash.
Yeah, I don't know where my fingers have been all day. I don't want to put it
If
in the
anybody
milk.
should know, you should know
Yeah,
where
I'm
your
just
fingers have
like,
been.
no, you can recall everything you've touched this whole day. Like, how many times do you think you accidentally scratched your butt? Like, at least twice, I bet, and forgot. And now you want that in milk?
I didn't say that I do.
I'm just making a
also,
really...
you probably wash your hands before you eat cookies and milk.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not a I'm not a big hand washer in
but
general. I
before
don't believe
cookies
in
and
that.
milk,
But before
yeah,
cookies
if there's
and
a
milk,
chance
if I'm
of
about to eat
fingers
something
going
with my
in milk,
hands, I wash
you're
my
right.
fucking hands
Yeah, you're right.
like a person.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. You're right. I take it back. So I guess I don't care if the fingers go in the milk.
But what's your
I still don't want them to.
Yeah, so you attempt to keep the fingers dry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your goal. Because
Are you setting me up for something weird here? Okay. All right.
No, because so for me, first I'll keep a spoon handy. A lot of people don't know that you can just have a spoon.
The spoon is
Spoon's a game changer.
Spoon's a great idea.
Game changer.
Or you ever get so soggy where you just drink all the milk
Oh, it's
and then you
the
get
best.
like, oh yeah, just fucking
Oh, dude.
wet cookie sludge. Yeah,
dude, that cookie
that is cookie paste. That's what it is. It's just
It is
thick.
the best
Oh,
thing in
it's
the world.
So good.
And you
Yeah.
did it perfectly.
Yeah.
What happens is you get it, and then you tried it. What I'll do is I swirl the cup to try and get the cookie floating, and I go like this real quick and get the cookies floating in the milk so that they go down. But then there's always those straggling cookies, the cookie paste on the bottom edge, and you go.
and you have to like,
and then I'll go.
and it slowly,
And it goes, but it's so good.
it
Oh my
slowly comes out, and you just.
God. Oh, it's the best.
That was good. That was a good end. We agreed on this.
Kind of. Okay. Wow. This podcast was not sponsored by Mother's Taffy Cookies and Milk, but if you ever get a chance to try them, I still haven't had them in like 10 years, so I need to get some.
I
got
gotta
to
find them because I gotta try them.
Next Friday, I
Yeah,
gotta try them. We'll
get
eat
'em.
some cookies and milk together.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe on the podcast.
Maybe we'll do it together. I don't know. And then we'll get to the bottom of the cup and we'll be slinging that cookie sludge. All right, guys. Thank you so much. That's it.
Yep.
Fuck off.